Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hakim bin OMAR from BEI. Today, I would like to present for the subject BEI 3061 Seminar Engineering Seminar 2. For this subject, we need to explain the main company, which is Tenaga Nasional Berhad, known as TNB. Okay, there are five agenda in this briefing, but I will explain briefly what's in TNB responsibility and requirement. Then working environment, TNB values, career progression, potential pace and benefit, working experience, technical, soft skill and risk, career opportunity in similar industry, job related with TNB and power industry. Okay, what's in TNB? Firstly, TNB there are three core division. Firstly, generation plan. For example, Kenyir hydropower, then transmission line from hydropower to direct to transmission line, then third distribution. TNB core customer are connected with power from hydroelectric and thermal plants through a network system make up transmission line, as I mentioned before, substation and distribution line. It is via this variable system that TNB supplies electricity to customer consistently and continuous, as well as ensuring a balance between demand and supply at all time. Okay.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name ARIF HASYIMI bin Ali. I am from 3BEI. Okay, for working environment in TNB that we get from seminar talk 1, which is TNB they apply value for staff TNB. For the first one is integrity. So for staff or employee must obey the rule and regulation even no one observe. Okay, for the next value is forward thinking. That's mean anyone who work for TNB should be looking forward to forecast the impact based on current situation. Okay, for the third value, which is collaborative. Working in TNB, we must cooperate with each other and other parties or department in order to deliver the best service for the customer. The next value that apply in TNB also is mindfulness. So that means everyone in TNB should be aware for what they do and make the practice for the best safety procedure to avoid the accident. So beside that, TNB also apply the professionalism value for their workers. Working in electricity industry, knowledge, soft skill and competency are their fundamental to make the TNB success for the future. Lastly, the most important value that apply in TNB is customer centricity. That means customer is their priority and try be the best to understand customer situation. Okay, that's all for me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad FAIZ bin AZIZ. Today I would like to explain about career progression in TNB. In TNB, we have a system hierarchy that make the process in system TNB smooth. So first, we have policymaker. Policymaker is CEO, CDNO and COO. General manager. General manager, we have head of unit, manager, principal engineer, chief engineer. executor, and manager. We have engineer, senior engineer, and executor. We have technician, clerk, and jointer. Next, we have distribution network division. Distribution network division is will lead by chief distribution network officer, and will help by 5%, head SBU metering, head operation, head assistant management, head SBU asset division, and special officer. So SBU will lead the team of 5%. First, Chief Engineer SEAL, Chief Engineer Device Management, General Manager MDIC, Head Credential and Strategy, and Principal Engineer SBU. So, for SEAL, we have a special team that is led by Chief Engineer, and under Chief Engineer, we have Engineers Special Project, Principal Engineer Detection, Principal Engineer Deterrence, and Principal Engineer Losses Compliance. So, actually what SEAL do? First, doing losses calculation. Doing losses calculation and calculate the losses that TNB need to face. Next is joint operation with other agencies. It's like joint venture, enforcement of act. Next is explore new project on how to detect and deter MIT. This is the important thing that SEAL do. This will detect where the house or area that need to put meter installation tampering. Next is detection of meter installation tampering. And the last one is do the deterrence work. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad IDHAM. In this section, I will talk about the work experience of Encik Muhammad Hilmi. Okay, let me begin. Encik Muhammad Hilmi earned his bachelor degree in electrical engineering from UTM in 2011 and graduate in July 2015. He also active in sport while studying. Okay, Encik Muhammad Hilmi was called to work with TNB and immediately placed in SEAL MVHV from January 2016 to 2017 in August. For the first 3 months of his career in SEAL MVHV, he was tasked with inspecting meters for customers that use a high voltage supply of 11 kV or above. Later that, Encik Muhammad Hilmi was transferred to TNB Selangor and assigned to the SEAL LV to inspect the meter for customer with low voltage usage across Selangor. Encik Muhammad Hilmi has learned a lot of things from this place, including how to detect current and conduct several operations. Okay, after a year of work experience in SEAL MVHV and SEAL LV, Encik Muhammad Hilmi was transferred to SEAL Special Project from 2017 to 2020. In 3 years, Encik Muhammad Hilmi has gained more expertise and knowledge, and he also exploring new MIT projects and collaborating with outside agencies like as Suruhanjaya Tenaga, PDRM, and other internal TNB departments. Following that, Encik Muhammad Hilmi is appointed as a subject matter expert SME for staff in SEAL. And finally, Encik Muhammad Hilmi is still in the same position in 2021, which is in this year's.
Yeah, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Hakim. I'm gonna talk about the career opportunity and the conclusion for the TNB talk. Okay, so for the career opportunity, we classify into two, the technical and non-technical. For the technical, we have two two opportunities, which is generation, grid distribution, network division, and TNB ICT. And for the generation, grid distribution, network division, the job that we can get to apply is electrical engineer, mechanical engineer, and civil engineer. Okay, for the TNB ICT, we have software engineer, data scientist, telecommunication. Okay, for the next slide, the non-technical. Okay, the non-technical, we have HR, finance, procurement, corporate communication division. So the job that we can apply there is admin, accountant, HR manager, and corporate exec. Okay, for the conclusion for the TNB talk is like Mr. Helmi said, always make a plan for your days. Find your interest and plan what you want to do. Maybe sometimes things are not happen according to our plan, but if you are fail to plan, you are playing to fail. So the second point is we must develop our skill. As we know, the company nowadays need a candidate that can a lot of job. They interest in candidate that have a lot of skill. So we can try to develop skill as many as you can because it might be really useful to us in future. Okay, example of skills that we can develop is soft skill, professional certificate, and competency. So the last one is be creative and flexible. Maybe sometimes the job that we get are not is not related to what we learn. What we can do is try to adapt, improvise, and repeat the first point. Try and adapt with the job. That's all from me. Thank you.